Hey friends, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to get into 5 self-care tips specifically for moms. I mean, the self-care tips can be for anybody, but I'm talking to the moms here. So, number 1, and it doesn't apply to me today, but schedule some uninterrupted time. So what does that mean? Dropping the kids off to grandma's, telling dad to have a play date with the babes, just leaving the house. Daddy, I'm gone. See you in a few hours. And just schedule some uninterrupted time where you could do whatever it is that you want to do. So many times we feel like self-care has to be this like extravagant rendezvous, like a spa day or a winery or, you know, all these things that have been glamorized and illuminated by our lovely social media. But sometimes it's our everyday doings, but just by ourselves. That is self-care, to be in our own thoughts, to feel and think and live and breathe freely without interruption. And I'm not calling the kids interruption, but they make a lot of noise. And doing errands with children versus doing errands with yourself, big difference. Doing errands with yourself versus doing errands with your spouse, still a big difference. So what I'm telling you is schedule some uninterrupted time, whether that's to go grocery shopping, to go get gas, to go for a drive. I mean, gas is a little high to just be going on a drive, but you got to do what you got to do, sis, to get some time to yourself. It also could mean getting out the house to get your hair done, your nails done, going for a pedicure, or whatever it is, the things that make you happy. Those are kind of what my self-care, that's kind of my self-care basket, you know, things that I like to do for me, but that's just me. So I just implore you to schedule some uninterrupted time, to get time to yourself, to really enjoy whatever it is that you want to enjoy. Number 2, do something you enjoy. Oh my goodness, that just kind of really rolled off the tongue. But no, do something that you enjoy. And now I'm talking about in the house, okay? Whether that's washing your hair, skincare, a body scrub, movie and wine. Some people like to read. If that's cooking, put your AirPods in. Okay? Let hubs know or your partner know I'm off duty. I'm making dinner and I'm putting my music and I am tapped out. So if there's any screaming, any noise, it's on you, boo. Self-care. Self-care ain't selfish, baby. Oh, Lord. I like to personally do skincare. So that's what I'm going to get into now as I am talking you through. So I like to set the mood. I like to turn on Anita Baker's Pandora station is undefeated. Anita Baker Pandora station is undefeated. I don't care what nobody says. I really was planning on double cleansing just now, but I forgot. So I'm going to do it in reverse order. Don't judge me. I don't think it matters. Cleanser's a cleanser in my book, but yeah, that's what I meant to do. And you guys just ignore my ugly nail. My ugly uncle nail, because we were playing and my nail popped off. So it's ugly and the rest of my nails are done, and just pretend you don't see it. So yeah, so self-care, I like to set the mood. I like to be alone, first of all. I want to hear my own thoughts. I want to tap into just resting. Like, I want to turn my mind off. I really do. I don't even really want to think about much, as impossible as that is and as hard as that is. I really just want to think about nothing and just enjoy my Anita Baker station. I don't think we can do that on YouTube, so I didn't turn her on. Otherwise, I really would have set the mood for you guys. But I don't think we can do that on this here platform. I'm going to interrupt myself and just start the double cleanse. So, sorry guys. Anyway, I'm not a skincare guru. I just know what works for me. And I had on makeup. So, I am going to double cleanse with my favorite from Pharmacy. It's the Green Clean. And I love how I love a thick, oily base. But that's just me, again. I don't think skincare is super personal, but that's why it's like self-care. Like, it's just so relaxing. I mean, and then you start doing the massages and stuff. I don't even do this to do, like, you know, they say that you can like activate your different nodes in your face and all that. I just do it because it feels good, child. I would be lying to you if I said, oh, this does this and this does that. I don't know. That's not my ministry. I just know what works for my skin, and I know what feels good. Oh, I almost choked myself there. Anyway, okay, tapping back in. Sorry, I got distracted. And that's what happens to me. I get distracted. Another thing you can do to set the mood is throw on your favorite pair of PJs. If they happen to be Mommyin PJs, you know, that works as well. But a nice robe, warm work robe. When I have my hair done, it's more so when I put on the headband, and I do like those little wrist things that prevent this from happening, because that's very annoying. But I refuse to pay $10 for it, so I'm waiting to find them in Marshall's for $3.99. And I know I will, so I'm not tripping on that. And then half the time too, like when you're in the throes of the week, you forget. You don't have time to put it all on. You might remember to do the headband, but you forget the arm thingies. So anyway, that's that. So set the mood, you know, really feel and be in the mood of taking care of yourself, taking care of your skin. We need a new one of that. Also, shout out to the super absorbent daily clean towel from Slow Brew Botanical. They sent me these lovely face cloths, and I love washing my face with a face cloth, because you should not in 2024 be washing your face with the same towel that you wash your bum with. And that's how I say it to my daughter. You should not be washing your face with the same towel you wash your bum with. Should you? I pose it as a question, and she's like, ew, no. Exactly. Ew, no. That's exactly right, baby. So anyway, those are the top 3 thus far. Moving on to number 4. Number 4, I think, is my favorite one. Number 4 is be okay with the fact that self-care looks different for different people. I alluded to at the beginning that my form of self-care is like traditional, like taking care of me in the form of my skin, my hair, my nails, my upkeep, my beauty regimen, right? But I think that many times with social media, we just get so distracted with the fact that, like, my self-care might be going to the movies. My self-care might be going to a motorcycle show. My self-care might be packing a bag and leaving. My self-care, it might be alone time at a staycation in a hotel somewhere. Like, everybody's needs and wants are different. And I feel like we've become so accustomed to being okay with, you know, doing what everyone else is doing, that it's not even serving ourselves. So we have to serve ourselves. Like, what feels good and what looks good on me? What feels good to me? And that's what I really want to implore us all to do. Do what works for you. Okay? I love music. So music is always going to be on when I'm doing my skincare, when I'm cooking, when I'm folding clothes, because that's my background zhuzh. Like that's going to get me through, because in the middle of folding the baby's onesies, I might have a little bacchanal, you know? Droop, 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 you know, when I have my soca music on, because that's going to get me through. That's just me being true to me as Nateanah, the woman, not just the mom, not just the wife. Lastly, number 5. Number 5, don't apologize for needing, wanting, or doing self-care. I'm trying to think of another word for doing, but don't apologize for self-care, because we all need it. Just because people aren't doing it, boo to them. That don't mean that it's right. And mind you, again, I want to harp on the fact that getting your hair, nails, lashes done, all that stuff, is not everybody's version of self-care. Everybody doesn't need that. Everybody doesn't want that. So that's not going to be what everybody's version of self-care looks like. But for me, that's what I like. And I just want to leave you with the last step. Self-care is not selfish. As moms, we tend to believe that, you know, we should be spending every waking moment with our children. You know, the moment that we leave them with someone else, the moment that we say, oh, I'm going to go do something selfishly for myself, it becomes like, oh, taboo. How could she leave her children to go get her nails done? How could she? Please. So I just want to tap that back in and remember that taking care of ourselves is essential. Because baby, if the mama is not taken care of, they have this old adage that the dad may be the head, but the mama's the neck. Because without the neck, the head can't move. Whether you're in a 2-parent household or 1-parent household, the mom is essential. I don't care. I don't care. And this, of course, is in the dynamic where a mother is present. If there is not a mother present, then that is different. But you know how they said essential workers? Essential workers. So we have to take care of ourselves. We have to make sure that we are tapping in to what we need as women, what we need as moms, what we need as a wife. And that's not selfish. It's smart. So I hope these 5 long-winded self-care ways will help you, guide you, implore you to really tap into what it is that you need as a woman more than just as a mom. Because I'm going to be right here all 2024 taking care of myself and tapping back in to the woman I am and the woman I want to be. And that's someone who is rested, who is taking good care of herself, and who is listening to her needs. So I implore you to do the same. Until next time, love you, mean it.